Hi guys, it's Alisa here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you something really interesting. I'm going to explain to you how to grow your Instagram account. And I'm going to show you how it is completely comparable to driving a bike, riding a bike, biking a bike. There are 6 things I'm going to explain to you to grow your Instagram account. Number 1 is the quality of your content, which is comparable to having a bike. Without a bike, you can't ride a bike. Without quality content, there's no chance to grow. Conquer. And you probably are searching for some magical tricks that will grow your Instagram account super fast and incredibly easy, which is kind of possible. I will tell you how, but you need to have a base. And the base of your account is the quality of the content that you post. And to have high quality content, it's not only to have like incredible skills in drawing. It's helpful, but it's not necessary. You can also just post something really interesting. If you post something interesting, it's quality content. So how to post something interesting? Let me tell you. There are a few things that guarantee being interesting for other people. For example, draw famous people. Just drawing a lot of famous people in the beginning is really helpful, because just like I would love to see some of the celebrities drawn by some people, I'm going to probably like it and maybe I'm going to follow you. That's how it works with everyone. So remember, drawing famous people is always pretty helpful. But if you don't like it, you can join, for example, challenges, just like draw this in your style. Sometimes when a favorite artist of mine on Instagram is making a draw this in your style, I often find myself just looking through all the entries because I find it so interesting. And like this, I discover really a lot of new artists. I follow them pretty often. So that's seriously a really good way to get more reach and to get quality content. Draw characters from a movie or a book. The best thing to choose is if it's trending, like something that just came out and a lot of people are excited about it. Main character, for example. And the last one that is always working the best, and a lot of people are using it every day, is just drawing some sexy women in sexy poses. You can also just only draw sexy women in sexy poses. We are going to number 2, which is quantity. It's just like the gears in your bike. So you have the bike because you have quality content. So now you can ride with like speed of 5 kilometers per hour, 1.5 football field in an hour for Americans. You can drive really way faster if you have the gears. To drive faster, you need to post a lot. The best number that I found is somewhere between 3 to 7 times a week, and which can be really a lot for some people, because it depends on what kind of style, what kind of art you post. But there is a way to post so much without having to draw 24/7, which is just posting your sketches. That's what I do. I always post sketches, anything I find interesting. Quantity are the gears. If you want to go fast, if you want to grow fast, you need to have good quantity. So number 3 is engagement. There are a lot of ways to get more engagement on your posts, and engagement is just like balance on your bike. If you don't have the balance, you're going to fall. And when you fall on your bike, it doesn't only stop you for a few seconds, you can also break your leg or damage your bike, which can slow you down for some longer time. And it's the same with Instagram. When you post something which will not be interesting for your followers, which will not get enough engagement, Instagram can be really cruel. It will just mark your content as uninteresting, and not only this post will be in low engagement, but the next post that you post, even though they can be like amazing, it will be more difficult to get back on track and to get as much reach as you had before. So make sure that you have the balance. Make sure that every post gets at least the average engagement. There are a lot of things that are counted as engagement, which are the comments, the likes, saves, and the shares. But we'll focus on the likes and comments and the watch time, which you have with videos, but also what I realized with just normal posts. How long is someone looking at your post? Which we will get to in a second. Number one is the comments, and the first thing I do to get more comments on my Instagram is just asking a question, just like, what were you thinking about last few days, or something about what's happening in your life, something about like anything, you know. You can ask a question about, have you ever been bitten by a dog? And then the other important thing is to have some story in your description. So you can answer the question like, yeah, I have been bitten by a dog when I was 5, and he has bitten my whole thumb off, and now I don't have the thumb. Of course, you can't lie. Just tell something interesting about yourself, about the question that you asked. Or if you don't really have a nice answer for your question, you can just tell something that was on your mind, something that people would want to read, you know? So those two are important for extra comments and extra watch time, like looking time, which is good for the algorithm. The other thing for the comments is to reply on the comments that you already have on your Instagram page, because Instagram sees your comments and other people's comments under your post just the same. Not only it's important to just answer your followers' comments because they took the time to write the comment for you, so you need to take the time to answer them, you know? It's just also just really good for your algorithm. So other thing is likes. And for likes, the only thing you can do like this is just liking other artists' posts, and maybe they will check out your account. It's not really working so much when you have like a bigger account. For me, for example, it's not really something that would help me really. But when you have a small account and you really need to start from zero almost, liking other artists' posts is really a nice extra. And the thing, right now you have to listen. Because of this thing, my account exploded completely. When I had 17,000 followers, I was posting some videos because I saw someone else posting a video of drawing, and I thought like, I'm going to do the same. And I was posting a lot of them, and after a time I got a little bit better in editing videos, filming them, and one day I posted one and my Instagram exploded, and I was posting videos so often possible. Like every third post was video. I was so excited, you know, because suddenly I was growing like 1,000 followers a day. I really wanted to take advantage of the situation, so I just... Alright, my camera died and I didn't record again what I was saying in this moment. So let me just explain that when I realized that videos work really well if you can make them entertaining enough. So I was posting like 2 videos a week, and like this I took advantage of the situation and grew like from 17,000 to 100,000, I think, in like 2 months, 3 months, I'm not sure. So just remember to take videos really seriously, learn how to edit them, how to record them, analyze what do your followers like in your videos, what they don't like, and just, yeah, make your account grow because of the videos. Now number 4 is hashtags. Hashtags are just like going a little bit down the hill with your bike. It's easier, right? Everyone knows that it's easier to ride your bike down the hill than up the hill. So you can do it by just using some hashtags. It's not really difficult, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it just makes your growth on Instagram a little bit easier. Like driving slightly off the hill. Not really like this, but just like this, you know? Yeah. The best thing for hashtags is using 10 the same hashtags every time you post, so Instagram can categorize you, so it knows like you are about drawing, like on Procreate, so use digital drawing, Procreate, iPad Pro, Procreate drawing, those things, and then 10 other hashtags that are about this particular drawing that you're posting, like red hair or sketching. So try to always use 10 the same hashtags, 10 different hashtags. You can use a little bit more. The best number is from 20 hashtags to 29 hashtags. That's what I do, and that's what works the best for me. Instagram stories are really important. Imagine that Instagram stories are just like a wind pushing you forward a little bit. Not in your face, but just from behind. It makes driving or riding a bike a little bit nicer, easier, you know? Actually, imagine that it's a really, really strong wind. And to have it from your back and not in your face, you need to post Instagram stories. I realized that when I post a lot of good Instagram stories, I get a lot of more engagement on my Instagram account, on my posts. Not only Instagram stories, but also my posts, because I can see or only 3,000 people watch my stories, or 20 or 30,000 people watch my story, because I posted a lot of stories when I draw something or when I give some tips, you know, and that's what people find interesting. So, and then I see those people go into my account, because those are new people, because right now Instagram is really pushing the stories forward. You can now even see the Insta stories on the Explore page. So maybe that's why, but it's really recent, I think. If you want to have the wind in your back, not in your face, post Instagram stories. Don't let even one day to go by without Instagram stories. The best thing is just to post your drawing process. It's always interesting for people who follow you. They follow you for your drawing. So obviously if you post something completely different, it's not going to be so engaging as just showing your drawing, what you are doing right now, you know? Definitely post Instagram stories, use polls, questions, quizzes. Just post something on your Insta story. Alright, and the last one, the last but not least, is the aesthetics of your Instagram page. This is comparable to having a planned route when you are going to ride a bike. If you have a planned route, you are just going to point A to point B, you know? Everything is planned, you know where to go. But if you don't plan, you can go get lost, waste a lot of time, and maybe you will be even attacked by a bear. You don't want to be attacked by a bear. You have to be prepared, and you have to plan your route. You need to plan aesthetics of your Instagram page. And the number one reason why people give you a chance to follow you is because your Instagram gallery just looks good. It needs to be interesting from the first sight. You don't have a lot of time to impress someone on internet. Most of the time, or they are on your account for half of a second and they go away because they didn't like it. Or you can impress them with your gallery and they will look further and finally follow you. Or they can follow you instantly because your gallery just looks so good. To do it, you can download a preview app. I have this one and I always use it. And like this, you can log in with your Instagram account. You see all the posts and you can add some pictures to see how will it present with the rest of your gallery. For example, a close-up of your drawing, or maybe the full view. Or when you post a video, which thumbnail will look the best with the aesthetics of your profile right now. Also, another thing for a really nice Instagram aesthetic, you can see on my Instagram, my drawings, my posts are, one is black and white, another one is colored, and black and white and colored, and so on. So if you want, you can steal this idea from me. I don't care. I just want to help you. You can steal it from me. You have the permission, really. Yeah, I think it's everything I wanted to tell you. Alright, and number 7 thing that you really need to do is give a thumbs up on this video, Because if you are so far, it means that this video was really informative and I was really doing my best to record this video and to get all this information. So I totally deserve this thumbs up. If you would want to see my videos in the future, then subscribe to my channel with the notification bell. I hope that you will grow your Instagram as fast as you can and that you will ride your bike safely. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.